Imagine a machine so advanced that most countries cannot even dream of building it. A flying intelligence center, a drone that can stay in the air for more than a day, a drone that sees hundreds of kilometers away, a drone worth of hundreds of millions of dollars, the MQ-4C Triton. Hello everyone and welcome to our new episode. This drone is the America's eye in the sky. It was built to monitor everything and everyone. But then something strange happened. During recent war, the drone disappeared in the Persian Gulf. And suddenly a question echoed across military circles around the world. Did Iran just bring down one of America's most advanced surveillance aircrafts? And if so, how? To understand why this matters, you first need to understand what the MQ-4C Triton is. This is not an ordinary drone. The Triton flies at extremely high altitude. It can monitor huge areas of ocean. It can track ships, aircrafts, and military movements across entire regions. Its sensors are among the most advanced ever placed on a UAV. This is one of the reasons the United States relies on it so heavily in places like the Persian Gulf. The drone was designed with an assumption: it would be very difficult to stop it. But during the recent conflict, the US officially confirmed the loss of an MQ-4C Triton worth roughly $250 million. And that's where the mystery begins. People think it would be the first time. It wouldn't. Iran has spent years building their reputation as one of the few countries willing to challenge American drones. In recent 20 years, Iran has not only targeted many American drones, but even took control of some of them and copied them right away. Back in 2019, Iran shot down an American RQ-4 Global Hawk surveillance drone near the Strait of Hormuz. The incident nearly triggered a major confrontation between Washington and Tehran. But that was then. Now, hunting down American more complicated RQ-9 has become a piece of cake for them. In recent 3 months, they have destroyed 30 RQ-9s. Iranian commanders have repeatedly argued that American drones are not invincible. And over the years, Iran invested heavily in radar networks, electronic warfare systems, and indigenous air defense technology. Why? Because Iran understood something important. It could never match the United States plane for plane, ship for ship, dollar for dollar. But instead, it needed to make America's most expensive systems vulnerable. Now think about the Persian Gulf, a relatively narrow sea surrounded by coastlines, covered by radar, filled with military activity. If you wanted to track a surveillance drone, this is exactly the kind of environment where you would try. Iran has spent decades studying American flight patterns in the region, studying how surveillance aircraft operates, studying their weaknesses. Instead of competing with the United States everywhere, Iran focuses on making specific areas dangerous for high-value assets. And what is more valuable than a Triton? A drone gathering intelligence on every movement in the region, a drone that cannot fight back itself. If the Triton was brought down by a hostile action, it would represent far more than a loss of a drone. It would represent the successful targeting of America's eyes. But here is the most important question. Was the real victory the destruction of the aircraft? Or was it something else? Because even if a single drone is lost, America can build another one. What is harder to replace is confidence. Confidence that expensive surveillance systems can operate safely. Confidence that the sky belongs to one side alone. That may be the real answer. Iran's objectives was never to outspend the United States. It was never to build more drones. It was never to build a larger air force. Its objectives was to prove that even the most advanced systems have a price. Iran, as always, has not said a word about this. The Americans don't know what happened and where is the drone. Iran is silent. It does not show its hands. You don't know if it was an air defense system or an electronic warfare, or if Iranians are now copying the monster. The message is clear. In modern warfare, the hunter is not always the side with the biggest budget. Sometimes the hunter is the side that knows where the giant exactly appears and how to kill it. Thank you for watching.